Hi there, this is a reading for the full moon. The full moon. So we are going to do a collective reading, all right? This is for anyone who wants to, of course, be here to view the messages. It is for all star signs, okay? So if you're here, you know, probably a sign in itself that perhaps there are some messages here for you. The title is a great indicator as to what the reading is really about. So hopefully, you know, it doesn't waste your time too much. If you are thinking to yourself, I have no idea what this is going to be about. Just wanted to say, even though this is about the full moon and it's posted at a very specific date, it can actually be that, you know, perhaps you watch this in the future and there's a full moon happening at that time as well. So whenever you're watching this and there is a full moon, these messages can resonate with you. So I just wanted you to keep that in mind. Even though I'm doing it at a time where there's a specific full moon, if there's a full moon in the future and you're watching this in the future, it can still make sense. All right, so just wanted to mention a few things before I start. First of all, if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is down below as well. They're done within 12 to 24 hours with me. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that my intention manifesting items are on my website. So they are incredible because thousands of people have seen results with them. There's items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse. Items are meditated with and saged, and yeah, definitely check them out because there's items for so many areas of your life, and there's also the full moon bracelets as well. So yeah, there's so many incredible items on there. All right, let's begin. As my stomach is rumbling, okay. All right. So, full moon. Ooh, there's a holding out energy here, especially with the Three of Wands. I feel like someone has wanted to come forward, but they've been just holding out. And what I mean by that is they have the intention to come forward, but they just haven't really been able to do it right now and right this second and so far, which I think is interesting because you might discover something that might shock you. And I think that some of you will not expect that there is this person here that has these kinds of feelings towards you, who wants to come forward but hasn't done so yet. You probably just think to yourself, oh, they're probably just living their life, doing their own thing. And then you don't realise that actually they want to come forward, they have something to say, they want to progress towards you, you know, things like that. So we do have the High Priestess and we also have the Queen of Wands, which I think is also very, very significant in so many ways. Okay, so Queen of Wands goes to show that someone here finds you extremely, extremely just very like powerful. They find you motivating, they find you genuine, they find you caring, kind. They just find you as such a good person. And I feel like this person has slowly but surely been understanding just how genuine of a human being you are. You know, when some people think that's too good to be true, I feel like this person at some point did think that you're too good to be true, and that kind of scared them because they didn't want to just leap into something. But the High Priestess here goes to show, especially with the moon right at the bottom and then the crown that the High Priestess wears with the moon phases, that this full moon is pushing them to understand that who you are is who you are, and that you're not putting up a facade. You are not, you know, you're just being you. And I think that that is obviously very significant in so many ways. I really do apologise about my stomach rumbling. Like, I didn't plan that to happen, you know, it's just like rumbling and rumbling. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see here, there could have been some conflict between the two of you. They could have also been at war with themselves, feeling frustrated, overwhelmed. For some of you, this person could have disappeared, right, for a long period of time, or they could be hot and cold towards you even right now, having their own personal struggles with it, which they're finding very, very hard and very difficult to deal with. And so the Queen of Cups here shows that now they're realizing that emotional importance. They're realizing just how kind, caring, genuine, significant you are, and how much of what you're doing is making, you know, such a great impact on them. And look at that, 10 of Pentacles. They're starting to see much more of a future with you. They're starting to feel like you are someone really, really special to them, because this is the Ace of Pentacles. They know that you are of value, and they know with the 10 of Pentacles that if they were to let this go, they could potentially let go of one of their biggest blessings. And so this full moon, trust me, which is happening in the sign of a Gemini, is doing some very interesting things, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, first of all. So that goes to show that they have this real intention to come forward and communicate. But also, Gemini is about the twins, right? So this impacts a lot of twin flame connections. It also does impact a lot of soulmate connections. It also impacts, you know, friendships that feel, you know, when you feel like, oh, that my friend is my soulmate, you know, it's that kind of energy too. But also impacts a lot of very spiritual and divine connections, including family members, including deep friendships as well. And also, Gemini is about the twins, where it shows that if things were really difficult, now they're starting to see you and see the connection in a much more positive light, where they're starting to realize that there's obviously something very significant in this entire aspect as well. Page of Wands. Oh yeah. Let's see what this person would want to say to you. I'm quite fascinated. The truth is coming out though. The truth is coming out, and I feel like this person has also shared with their family that they have the intention to come towards you, or if you have mutual friends know about this. We've also got the Empress ruled by Venus. Now I want you to know one very specific thing. When there is a full moon, when I'm filming this, remember I did say that it's timeless, but when I'm filming this, you can't make up such an astrological combination. There is also a Venus retrograde that starts on the exact same day. On the exact same day. You see, so it's affecting a lot of loving relationships and connections where people are thinking much more deeply. This Venus retrograde is very powerful because it is definitely pushing people to realize that they need to be more careful and more understanding and more compromising with relationships. It's pushing them to realize that, or boom, it's going to be gone out of their own hands. And so that's another thing that's happening. But I just wanted to mention, you know, some of you may be watching this in the future when there is, you know, another type of full moon. But it's interesting. Pay attention to the astrological dates around that one as well, because what I will say to you is that there's a very, very strong energy here of there's no coincidences. Like, everything that's happening is happening for a purpose, and this person is realizing so deeply that they need to treat you better, and they need to be much more understanding, respectful, genuine, kind, caring, understanding. You know, this Nine of Wands with the Ten of Swords is extremely powerful as well. Nine of Wands is them wondering, pondering, contemplating, thinking. Now, you may also go into a mode of nostalgia, right? But I feel like how you handle things is more so, well, it's not really in my control and I haven't been the one doing all of this. So it doesn't make it any easier for you. But what I will say is that you have acceptance that there's not so much more you can do. Whereas for them, they're the ones that need to make things right, and they're the ones that actually lose out. You may think though that you're losing out, but actually keep in mind that you have a lot of empathy, you have a lot of kindness and a lot of care, and so you feel things more deeply, right? This person may have been running from their emotions, may have been suppressing things, so they feel things on a different level. We've also got here the King of Swords as well, which is really significant. Three of Cups, Death card, Ace of Swords, yeah, Three of Cups, and that's the Death card. Should we just put it down here? So Death card shows transformation. That's what's coming your way. That is literally what is coming your way with this entire full moon situation. Okay, let me just grab these cards. I thought, you know, what better than the Mercury Realms Edition 2 cards? I think that's really, really important. Oh, with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, I feel like there's going to be a reach out soon for sure. And I feel like they're really going to want to say something to you, which I think is also really powerful in so many ways. So the King of Swords is about that honesty and, again, not wanting to let things come to an end properly. So I think that that's going to shock you, because some of you are not going to realize that it's actually bringing them so much strength and power with this Gemini energy to realize what more they need to do towards you, rather than consistently, like, perhaps running away, being hot and cold. Like, they actually need to take action towards things, and this full moon is pushing them to have epiphanies in this connection, to actually come forward and actually properly communicate, apologize, and basically reconcile things here with you, to bring things more to a completion. And they know that they've got to be the ones doing this because you've done nothing wrong. Okay, so let's have a look at the Mercury Realms Edition 2 cards. we have a phone call, which it's really obvious because I did see communication. We know that Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, and so of course you've got that communication aspect to it. It's pushing people to reach out, it's pushing people to communicate, especially if they've been holding out on it for a very long period of time. We've got here, I've been confiding about this connection, and what did I mention? They have been telling people about this connection and how they want to come forward towards you. They have been telling friends or family members for sure. I mean, I literally mentioned that, and so that is incredible to see that message there. Of course, the phone call here goes with communication, and the last card is, yep, we see a reach out that is going to come to you soon after this entire full moon has passed. And so that is what we are literally picking up on. So, you know, if you're watching this when I've posted it, that's the time in which it's going to be after this, right? If you're watching this in the future, then it's going to be when you're watching it, and then the time after that for the contact. All right, so that's really what I wanted to mention here. I really hope that this reading gave you clarity, information, knowledge, but also, of course, if this resonates or if you claim it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, comment down below, of course, share the video if you do like it, but also do check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website as well. It does mean a lot, and of course definitely do take care, and yeah, take care everyone. All right, so I also have TikTok and Instagram if anyone wants to follow me on there. I post short readings on there every single day, so definitely do check that out if you're interested as well. Take care everyone. Bye.